All right, I guess I'm live. Very simple video today, just talking about my content. I know I've been on and off for years now, basically. I haven't posted a real video in months. I posted a couple days ago, a short and a video. But you know what I'm saying? This whole YouTube back and forth thing has been a constant situation. And I think I'm starting to realize why. It's because I don't like the type of content that I'm making, and I don't know what type of content to make. Even though in general I like the idea of making content, of posting it, of communicating with people online. I love all of that stuff. But specifically the type of content that I want to make, I'm not really sure yet. Because here's the situation. I usually tend to have a bunch of random insights about life and whatnot. And as you may have seen in my shorts and some of my videos, I just talk about those things. And I think that's fine. But there's a really big problem for me there. And that problem is I don't like giving advice unsolicited. I don't like giving advice to people if they haven't specifically asked me for advice. I don't like doing it. I don't know why. I don't think I need to know why. I just don't like that. It makes me feel like I'm artificially putting myself above somebody, especially if I'm the one who's like proactively doing this, like posting videos about insights or things that I can teach people about life. Like I'm just this normal guy, you know. I do not live a perfect life. I'm 23. I'm not a wise old sage in a cave, and I don't want to be. I don't want people to see me as a guru or any of that. And I'm not like a verified expert, a credentialed expert in any specific field. So giving advice for me, I just don't like to do it. I feel uneasy doing that. While I do think some of the insights I have are interesting, it's just like sharing them. It can feel a little bit weird, and I'm not loving that. I think ideally what I would like to do is just be like a normal dude on YouTube posting whatever he wants or posting whatever he's interested in. Um, but there's a few problems there. Like it's hard for me to think of content to generate. The easiest one has always been gaming, and you can even see in my channel like I've come back to gaming on and off several times. Problem with gaming is it's too easy to game. It's too easy to game. In the absence of other options, it becomes, I don't want to say like an addiction, but it just becomes this habit, which is basically an addiction. And it too much gaming like blurs up my mind. It kind of blocks my mind from thinking properly, from blocks my body from feeling properly. I feel like gaming is really it's a nice option to have, maybe as part of the whole thing I want to do with content. And it's also really nice to have just as a way to be social if you don't have an opportunity to go out that particular moment with real in-person people. But with my current setup, since I don't have any other options in mind for videos, it becomes the only thing that I do, and I spend way too much time on gaming, and I just don't want to do that at all. I mean, if I had a bunch of other potential content topics or ideas or things to do in addition to gaming, I think that'd be fine. I think gaming with a community, like streaming with viewers just for fun, would be awesome. And being competitive, it's another way to be competitive. So I do like that. I like the idea of streaming too, like being competitive, but also in front of an audience. But again, if it's just gaming, for me, I've just found that burns me out really easily. And so there's your two ends of the spectrum. I have the advice giving, which I don't really like. I have the gaming, which on its own I don't really like. I've also made videos like tutorials for tech. And while I really like helping people and knowing that people have, I don't know, gotten help from my content and figured something out, I don't love the tech itself. I don't love fiddling with tech. It's very thought heavy. It's very like you're alone, you're doing that. I don't that doesn't give me much right now in my life. I don't really have a desire to go super intellectual mode and grind on my own for so long. So that is also not really my thing, to be honest. and it's definitely not a hobby. I can see that as a business, but I don't feel like doing that right now. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck on what kind of content to make. I do like talking about ideas and insights, but again, I don't like giving it as advice. I just don't like doing that. If I tie it to my own story, I think that would be better. And then mixing in some gaming here and there, I think also is fine. Gaming, as again, besides for the fact that it's just not the ideal thing to do all the time, locking into gaming as well. I want to travel. Like traveling is a big thing that I want to do, and I go on retreats and stuff. You can't really game while traveling or going on retreats very easily. So I'd rather not have gaming as a main focus. I view it as a potential like supplement to my channel, not a main focus at all. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck. I know I only have like 30 subscribers, so probably none of them are going to watch this video. It'll probably be random people who haven't seen my content at all, don't know anything about me, and wouldn't care less. And that's fine. The point of this video is not even to ask for help, although I'm open to what people have to say. It's more so just expressing, getting my thoughts out there, and seeing what happens. I do think one of the reasons I like content creation, not the creativity of it, I don't like all the video editing and stuff like that, and I don't like doing that, but I do like making videos and speaking to a camera. It feels like a pretty strong form of expression for me. I just want to figure out a way of expression through this medium that feels best and doesn't feel like I'm either doing something worthless all the time, like gaming, or like putting myself on a pedestal, like giving insight advice. So, yeah, that's about all I want to talk about right now. Honestly, I think nothing else really needs to be said. Thanks for watching, and peace out.